Hey there, hi there. My name is Priscilla B, and I'm going to be doing your Dreams of Gaia feminine energy reading today. Okay, so this is for anyone who is expressing any fierce feminine energy right now, and we're going to be interpreting your dreams together. So you might gather your own interpretation. Take what resonates. I'm going to do my interpretation, and if it matches up with what you're feeling and your intuition and how you are interpreting the cards, great, awesome. If not, that's okay. Just take what resonates and leave what is not. Alrighty? Okie dokie. Let's see here. And just remember, for the sake of this reading, genders are fluid, so it doesn't matter if you identify as masculine, feminine, both, neither. This is for anyone, though, who does resonate with feminine energy and is just kind of like expressing that and feeling that right now. Okay? Remember, all genders are equal and loved, and this is a safe space, and everyone is welcome here, okay? Alrighty, so up first, we have dreams that you may have been having in the past. So this is going to represent those dreams from the past that you're having. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see what's going on in the past, right? So we have the Queen of Water. Okay, with the triple moon goddess, water, Cancer with the crab, Pisces, any water signs. This might resonate with you. This is just all signs in general. You could have different signs in your chart and stuff like that. So I definitely, with this card, see that you are probably like experiencing some kind of confusion right now currently, because in the past you were having dreams that had water in them. Okay, and water, depending on the form, can represent many different things. So for instance, if you had a dream of like a frozen pond, that frozen water means that like the natural flow and ebb of life and energy of life through you is not being channeled. It's like frozen, it's stagnant. Okay, so you might have had a dream that incorporated frozen water, especially with us coming through the winter season. You know, that could have very well happened. You could have very well had a dream about frozen water, particularly ice, like a frozen pond, things like that, snow, really any kind of form of frozen water, basically. But as you merge into the present, we're hoping that that water unfreezes and you do not feel so stagnant anymore. Now, if you had a dream about water that wasn't frozen, like murky, muddy water, for instance, that could mean that your thoughts are like muddled and you are kind of maybe like having like a little bit of like an icky feeling about a situation. If the water was clear and blue, like ocean blue, tropical blue, Bahamas blue, beach blue. Okay, so basically with this card, you're seeing a flow of water. You're seeing two sea turtles, a crab, the triple moon goddess sign, okay? And she's the queen of water, okay? And she looks like she's very in her element here with the natural flow of the water here and these oceanic creatures and this oceanic, like, underwater mermaid theme, right? So you very well could have been having a dream about like being in the ocean. I know a lot of people have fears of like tidal waves and stuff like that, drowning them. or like being like eaten by a shark, or like drowning, right? And being stuck in the middle of the ocean. It's very common fear, right? So this could have been what you've been dreaming about, all right? Anything that has to do with water, okay? And because this is the Queen of Water card, basically it's saying like that past dream that you had, hopefully it was pleasant, you know, but sometimes dreams that incorporate water aren't very pleasant, right? And they make us question things and how we're feeling, and they can represent how we're feeling, right? Especially depending on what the water looks like, right? So this Queen of Water card is saying that the past is in the past, and you're queen of the water, okay? The one who rules the water, the one who controls the water, right? She's here. She's guiding you. She's protecting you. And also remember, the moon has different phases, and that affects the ocean as well, like the tides coming in, the tides going out, right? She's saying like you are protected, like you don't need to fear anything that you may have been fearing, right? Okay, so don't worry about that dream in the past if it was a fearful one that gave you fearful thoughts, because the Queen of Water is here protecting you, okay, with our triple moon goddess energy. All right, very feminine energy here. Alrighty, now we're moving into your current dream state. So this is like a dream that you had like yesterday. You know, maybe you like fell asleep earlier today and you had a dream. Any dream that is relevant within like the last couple days versus like the last week, okay? So your current dream, whoa, very Harry Potter theme vibe I'm getting from this card. This card always gives me like Harry Potter vibes. So as you can see, there's like all these like different elements going on here. You've got like a square within a square within a square. It's like cubes. Got purple, blue themes. I don't know, maybe you're like a Ravenclaw fan from Harry Potter. Shout out to all my Harry Potter fans. This is, you know, very symbolic here with the eye and the angel wings, the different elements along with like astrology theme here, like lining up with time. Okay. And the clock says, what is that time? I don't know my Roman numerals. 6, 7, 8, 9. So it says 9 o'clock. Okay. It looks like it says 9 o'clock there. Anyways, but and then you have this element down here, like all lining all these elements. Okay, now this is the element for air. Makes sense. You got angel wings, right? This could have to do with like time management. Anybody who is like stressing about not having enough time to like do something, this could be why you're having that dream. Also it could be like a boss, a masculine boss figure that is in your dreams, like telling you like you need to finish a project on time, you need to get your assignments in on time, you know, get your work in on time. A lot has to do with time. So currently your energy is like really focused on time and running out of time and not having enough time, which can be stressful. Obviously, the way that this masculine figure is standing with his arms behind his back can mean a very authoritative figure that's like hovering over you, but I also get the sense of like the angel of time for some reason. I wonder why. And I think that because, you know, he's standing in a very like solemn place and all of his elements are aligned around him in a very specific way, he has everything under control. Okay, he knows that it's 9 o'clock. He knows what time it is. He knows he has these different things going on, but they're all put in a very specific place so that he can work efficiently. And he seems very at peace with it. He doesn't seem concerned at all with running out of time. He doesn't seem concerned at all with, you know, not finishing something on time, because he's just standing within his own power, right? So I feel like this is like the angel of time kind of trying to speak to you and say like, don't stress about being late for work. Maybe you are having a dream about failing an assignment or not handing it out in time. This angel of time card is like, don't stress about it. It's gonna be okay. You have everything where it needs to be, so just leave it and let everything happen at its own pace, right? At its own time. All right, so I think this is like saying currently just don't stress about it, because you have everything exactly where it needs to be. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Okay, so that's your current like feeling, vibe about your dreams right now. Okay, all right, so now we're going to move on to your future dreams. So these are dreams that could happen tonight. These are dreams that could happen sometime in the future. So yeah, we're going to figure out what that is all about. Okay, so we have integrity here. Okay, so we have a naked feminine body, right? Female body. And there's the wise owl, and there's this like cheetah like behind her, like very animalistic kind of vibes I'm getting from this. She also has horns, so she's like a mystical, magical creature with like peacock feathers dangling off of it. So she's like very in tune with nature here. I feel like you could be visited by an owl possibly in the future, in your dream world. Owls bring a sense of peace, right, and wisdom, right? But also in some cultures and some beliefs, owls could be like negative, right? But I think because she looks just like chill and relaxed, I think it's more of like a positive, overall positive like vibe and energy that the owl is giving off. And the cheetah too as well. It's just like two very like exotic animals, right? And she's almost like very exotic herself, right? With her like, you know, half magical form, right? Her antlers and her peacock feathers and her long golden hair, and she's naked outside, right? So she's very like nature elemental type of person with the waterfall in the background. And I feel like that does have a lot to do with integrity. It's like being able to just sit in your own power and sit in your own element and your own skin and be so comfortable. And this could be the energies that she is giving off right now. And so maybe in the future, you'll experience dreams where you're just feeling like very in your own element. You're comfortable in your own skin. And this is giving you integrity. And that applies to your personal life. It applies to your professional life, right? It's all about having that integrity, right? Having that sense of purpose and value, and knowing what that purpose and value and what your values are in order to be successful in this world, right? And you know, channeling that very like animalistic goddess, like feminine in your face energy when necessary, but also at the same time being very much at peace, that balance, right? So in the future, look forward to having very wonderful, peaceful, feminine energy, goddess energy, dreams that let you know that you have integrity, you have a purpose, and that you can feel comfortable in your own skin, and you can just love yourself and feel very balanced. Okay? Alrighty. So that was your Dreams of Gaia feminine energy reading. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light always. Happy Easter if you do celebrate it. And just have a wonderful weekend no matter what.